Person doing last time this time shall be Brian.
Indeed it shall. So, where last we left off, we had completed our travels through the Feywild to the domain of Dalila, worked our way through her mansion, castle thingy, whatever it is, occasionally fighting through her subordinates, but more often than not just kind of humiliating them as we went on our way. Made it to the summit of her palace, and there found her in the middle of a ritual to transcend her mortal form and ascend into some manner of godhood. And then we proceeded to friendship the shit out of her and tell her, no, stop that, that's not okay. And we were able to talk her down and out of that plan by basically pointing out that we figured out what was actually going on with her, why she was doing all of this in the first place, and offering a less destructive and self-isolating path. And we managed to get through to her. Also, we had the elephant and the kobold breaking the ritual while everyone else was conducting negotiations, so that helped tremendously. But because the powers that be in the Feywild had kind of been banking on Dalila ascending to godhood to cause chaos in the pantheons, some prickish white boy showed up and forced the apotheosis anyway, and more or less brainwashed Dalila, so we had to fight her regardless. But we were able to force her to expend the power she had just manifested, beat her into submission, and told off said pouty white boy for his stupidity. I honestly cannot remember his name, so I'm just calling him a pouty white boy.
I mean, it's not totally inaccurate. He was the Pale Prince.
The Pale Prince. Exactly. He's a prince, not a king. He's a boy. He is pouty as shit because he can't get over the fact that, hey, sometimes things die, and he is white as a sheet, so...
I mean, that's what I said. It is an accurate...
It is technically correct.
Yes.
And it is extremely insulting to him, which is why I'm doing it.
I mean, he's not here, so it doesn't matter. He left.
Indeed. He has since left. Regardless, with the combat thus concluded and the ritual fully disrupted and a thoroughly exhausted and battered Dalila back to her senses and the rest of us having blown our resources, I believe we were preparing to depart from the Feywild. I imagine we still want to go back to the edge of where the fog was so that we can link back up with the people Locke promised he would bring back to the material plane with us.
Well, you also...
The owl lady and whatnot.
You also need to I believe Locke is out of spells, so he needs... The group, at least, is going to have to rest prior to teleporting back to the mortal plane. Or at the very least, Locke is going to have to rest to get his spell slots back.
Yeah. I mean, I have a handful of sorcerer spell slots left, but none high enough to do teleportation.
Granted, I think warlocks get their spell slots back in a short rest.
Yeah.
Because, you know...
As a trade-off for only having like 2 spell slots at any given time is you can get them back in an hour as opposed to 8 hours.
Yeah. So theoretically, we don't even have to do a long rest for us to teleport back home. It would just be a short rest for Locke to get teleportation back.
Yeah, but we do kind of need to get back to the people we promised we would take with us.
Yes, of course.
So this is when we have a clock wipe that says 1 short rest later.
And so you guys are going to make your way back down to Dalia's temple. You were also bringing along the Yuan Ti fellow that was going to be a part of basically the sacrifice for the ritual to do all these things.
Right, I forgot about him.
Yep. Hamishi. And Hamishi was very battered, and he is also a very large Yuan Ti creature. That due to the nature of the basically these steps leading up here, he's very large. And as everyone is working together to sort of help him along, it's very quickly realized, wait a minute, he's too big for the door, or at least the path to get down.
Get up here.
How do you get in here?
Which, yeah, in response to that, he sort of looks up and then realizes he's too big for this place, and I'm going to say he's leaning on probably Cad, because Cad is big and strong and probably willing to do that, to help sort of move him along. And he's just going to realize that he's too big for the door. He's gotten some of his energy back, albeit not a lot, and he's just going to change forms, and now Cad has a briefly for the moment, he has a snake necklace.
That? Okay.
That is cool.
Wow.
That is your answer to how he got up here.
Okay.
But
Moonlight is a piece of jewelry. Gotcha.
I mean, he can turn into a snake, so.
Moonlight is a piece of jewelry.
I mean, yeah. Although you're not entirely sure if him turning into a snake was him doing it or Dahlia, but he turns into a snake regardless.
Any of you on T?
He is, yeah.
Aren't you on T like reptilian?
Yeah.
So, okay. Anyway, go ahead. Carry on.
I mean, yeah. He will, you guys will make your way back down into Dahlia's temple, and you are greeted with the fellow that was at the steps and shot at you as you were going up the stairs before. You guys are head back down with Dahlia in tow, and as you make your way down here, she sort of waves her hand off at the fellow that was like pointing a gun at you as you went up the steps. And he's like, "Wait, what? It's fine. I'm still here. I just need a rest, and they're probably gonna head home." And yeah, Dahlia is very clearly out of it after having been forcefully transformed into a snake Medusa lady, and then consequently beat the crap out of by you guys. So, she's basically waving him off, and is just like, "Nope, leave him alone. I'm here. I'm good. This way."
Mood, honestly.
I mean, yeah. And she will, albeit slowly, lead the way back through her temple, and she is going to go up to
For a moment, she vanished into the void of darkness.
No, she didn't. She's still on the map. I'm just moving her very quickly, very fast, because it's easier that way.
Zip, zip.
Cowdrill teleports in front of her because I doubt she moves at 200 feet around when rushed.
I mean...
That is pretty fucking fast.
Base movement speed of 100, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is, because you're insane like that.
I cast instant transmission on my butt.
So Dahlia has went to not the foyer, but rather her room, which is a room that you guys potentially could have walked into if you tried. You just didn't.
We were in a hurry.
Yeah. So I'm going to reveal that. Boop. And then, because this map is
Al's
huge.
got pillows.
Because this map is huge. Boop. I did a... Oh, that. Boop.
Ah, I see.
Oh.
Are we all going there, or just...
I mean, she's not going to necessarily force anyone else to go, but if you guys are wanting to keep an eye on her, she probably assumes you're going to come with her.
I mean, my understanding was that we had convinced her to follow us back to the material plane, because, like...
Well, maybe, I think she's going to get stuff, probably.
Yeah.
Gotta pack a suitcase, right?
Fair, fair.
She is going to... So, yeah, Dahlia is going to, basically be, she comes in here, she starts to put some sort of stuff together. She's maybe not thoroughly convinced that she's going to go to the material plane, but whatever. She's going to grab a rather worn, notebook of some persuasion, and...
Cowdrill watches the notebook like a hawk.
Okay. She's going to pick that up, and she's just going to sort of thumb through it a little bit, and, well, without the Pale Prince's aid or any of his extra power, there's going to be quite a few people who are going to lose their gifts. So, it'd be handy for me to keep track of who I need to talk to get in touch with them. At least make sure they know what's going on.
Probably a good idea. Don't want who knows how large your following was as sudden panic uprising. That would be bad for everyone involved.
Yeah.
Never good.
I'm not even entirely sure where any of them are. Without the Pale Prince's help to keep an eye on everybody, it's kind of hard to do. I can't just telepathy into any of my followers anymore. So, or maybe not just my followers, but into my the few followers that I had who wanted people as their gifts. I could get inside their head because that's part of what I was doing. I can't do that anymore.
I'm sure there are ways around that. One problem at a time.
Yeah. I suppose you guys want to head out of here sooner rather than later?
I mean, no disrespect when I say this, but I've had about enough of the Feywild for 1 year.
But you've been here for 3.5. Wait, no.
Cad?
I'm not. I would hope that that's not in character for Cat.
No. I have a lot of peanuts left over from peanut galleries that I wasn't able to do, so.
Peanuts.
I mean, an elephant's all about their peanuts, so it makes sense.
See, it tracks. 3 or more significant ways.
Oh, hush. Alright, so, Dahlia is going to pack up her things, a few things that she wants to pack up, anyway. And she's going to take the book, and then she's going to come with you guys.
All right, so just back to where we were. Got at least a handful of people who are expecting us to swing by their location before we go bamfing home. So, if there are any pit stops we want to make on the way down, say so now. Otherwise, please let's just go.
Yeah. She's gonna head out with you guys.
All right.
You're going to pass the kitty cat that you had tied up and put in a corner.
Right, him! The dumbest tabaxi who ever lived.
Right.
Sheer confidence that man had.
And he was so comedically wrong, too. It's like
Obviously wrong. Like,
Like-
anyone could have seen that coming.
Like, it's not even, like, his whole reason was that, like, if you let us pass, he was dead anyway, so might as well, right? And we're here like, my guy.
Just go take a nap, friend.
Do you have slurry for gray matter? What is wrong with you?
So, it's worth noting, I'm assuming everybody's going to the door?
I think so.
Roll initiative. Wait, no.
No.
No!
No.
We beat the final boss already!
New game plus. New game plus.
Shush.
That's called the new campaign, friend.
Um,
Like a bunch of one-shots first for the gits and chiggles of it all.
So, yeah, about the kitty that you tied up here. He doesn't entirely look the same.
Oh, really?
Nope. He has a new token that I kind of AI generated, and it looks not so great, but it's fine. There we go.
Wow, that is a big fucking beard.
Yeah, he's kind of older now, by a lot.
Yeah.
Where is the token?
Down there.
Oh, I have to zoom in 1,000%. Hold on.
Yeah.
Ah,
Wrinkly little fuck, ain't he?
Yeah, now. So, Dahlia will basically see him down there and really...
In our defense, he tried to attack us as soon as we showed up. We were acting in self-defense, and we didn't want to waste resources fighting him, so tied up is what we landed on.
Well, I suppose that's better than the alternative. And
If it's any consolation, it would have been child's play to kill him, but we really didn't wanna. So,
well, now he's a senior wizard, right? That means he's worth more XP.
I don't
wasn't-
think that's how that works.
he was not he was not even a wizard to begin with.
He was like a ranger or something.
He was, yeah.
And now he's a fart. Just a little puff of methane upon the wind.
But Dahlia will untie him, and he just won't. He basically won't say anything to any of you. Although he does seem to be glad to see that Dahlia is at least still alive. And he will just sort of, very slowly walk off this way, and then vanish, because he can do that. Boop. All of the Elmo gifts. Good grief.
Something about crazy peanuts being killed with fire. And there's an Elmo for that. Something about finding a cat on the way out. There's an Elmo for that. He's back. There's a no mo for that.
Good grief.
I don't even know what this one means. Crisp? What are those?
They look like really low res fortune cookies.
I mean,
They kind of make me think of eye patches that are made of metal.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, I could see that. Or guitar picks, maybe.
Anyway.
Maybe.
Go ahead.
Everyone is going to finally head out and leave her temple.
Yes.
As she starts to head out the door, she will see the, I'm not going to bring his token up here because it doesn't really matter, but, she's going to see the blue dragonborn fellow, and she's basically going to tell him that she intends to release everyone to do whatever it is that they want. Just, and don't, if anyone decides to do something evil, sure, it's just not going to have anything to do with her anymore. She's, you guys are going to leave the temple. Dahlia, you exit the temple itself, and you find no more fog. The fog and the crazy forest that was making it hard for you guys to figure out where you were going. Yeah, that's gone now.
Is everything like super fucking close now that we can see clearly?
I
That would
mean,
be hilarious.
the forest is by no means a maze, and it's kind of easier to navigate now. I wouldn't necessarily say that it's closer per se, but it's kind of like you realize now that when you were directed here with your lamp, you kind of went in a zigzag and you felt like you were moving forever. Yeah, you probably wasn't going as far as you thought you were.
Okay.
You may have had a moment where the lamp looped you around in a circle, but you can't really tell because the lamp doesn't do what it needs to do anymore because it has no need to. But you guys will make it out of the forest. You will see the aforementioned two from before, Brea and Rain. And you're now outside of her temple. Huzzah! Yay! So what is the plan now for everybody?
I just need an hour to get my ability to teleport back, and then I can, whisk us all away.
Meantime, Bjorn will pour ale for anyone who would like some. While we wait.
Alrighty.
What in the hell?
So, with that, anyone still... Is anyone keeping an eye on Dahlia during this little hour of rest?
Huh?
Sure. I'm a guard.
You are a guard.
Okay, you asked what?
I asked if anyone is keeping an eye on Dahlia during this hour of rest.
Skunk has a plus 11 perception, so I'll say absolutely him, yes.
I mean,
I
yeah,
was super curious about, like...
I'd imagine most everyone would be, just to be on the safe side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that just seems smart.
Alright, so...
We want to be friends with this gal, but there's still some work to do. Bit of caution never hurt anyone.
So give me perception rolls.
24.
Hold on.
You said each of us that's watching her?
Yeah, anybody who's watching her.
18.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That'll be my best roll of the night.
I can smell you.
Don't do that.
I smell you.
I could also see you, okay. Potentially.
She is going to, once Locke has sort of bedded down to take a rest for at least a little bit, you will see her, pretty much everybody, will see her, seems to be going through her resources, her stuff that she had packed up earlier, and you see that she picks up a, basically it looks like she's going to attempt to cast a spell. She's trying to hide it.
Can we tell what spell it is?
Everyone's going to notice it, so I'd imagine that Bjorn and Cad don't necessarily have stats in Arcana, and I don't know if Silver does. Skunk
What would
might.
Arcana do for me?
It would give you an idea if you're trying to figure out what sort of spell she's doing, or if you just want to stop her because she looks like she's going to cast a spell.
Yeah, my Arcana is a solid 1.
Mine's a
Well,
6.
I have a 3, but my thing is, can I read the situation? Like, what's her demeanor like?
She is rolling.
Is she like a hold it together? Cast this spell.
In that sense, then Cad can roll insight.
Yay! Boop.
Well,
God damn, bro.
there you go, I
Oh.
guess.
Well then,
Pulled out the green dice.
clearly.
This is the moment Cad has lived his whole life for.
I mean, to be fair, it kind of is her fault that Cad's in this situation. Anyway,
All of us.
So,
I think the only one here whose life hasn't been materially impacted in a negative way by Dahlia's bullshit is Skunk.
arguably Bjorn, but
Bjorn's
I
been a
think-
member of the group for long enough that he has started to catch the knock-on effects.
I feel like that. I was gonna say, I feel like Bjorn, by association with you guys,
yeah.
as part of the friend group, is like, man, this bitch keeps messing with my homies.
I mean, fair.
Like, Skunk's only been around long enough for that to happen a grand spanking total of one time.
All right, so yeah, she's given that you got such a high roll there, Cad, I'm going to message you specifically for what it is.
Oh, goody. Whispers. We almost never do that.
It's been a minute. I have to scroll down.
There you go.
And who all is present with us at this moment?
Full party, basically.
Yeah, just Locke's just popping a squat somewhere trying to catch a breather for an hour.
See, the interesting thing of this situation is how do I want to make use of this information?
Uh-huh.
Because I don't know if I would know in or out of character how long it would take to perform said thing. Would I by any chance know if it's like a 6-second or 6-minute kind of thing?
Generally speaking, most spell casting is relatively quick, and in the grand scheme of things, this is sort of like a round of combat scenario. I'm just giving you guys a chance to react.
Right.
So from Cad's perspective, it's going to be immediate reaction of this and this.
Oh, I thought I just rolled a 27 on initiative roll. I was going to say 3 in a row, but yeah, I misread that. Anyway. No.
I mean, your maximum
So-
roll on that would be 23, so.
Yeah, I'm tired, okay?
I understand. That will not stop me.
So, Locke has the ability to relocate one or more people, right?
Not
I
currently.
mean, I'm going to be doing teleportation circle, so as
So,
long as everyone can filter into the circle space in less than 6 seconds, yes.
so I'm going to pop Locke in the shoulder and point at Dahlia.
I still don't know what she's doing.
Yeah.
So seeing Locke look over and look at me like, I'm going to point to my forehead. You have.
I will do the awaken mind thing. Yo, what's up?
She's trying to leave.
Oh.
What?
Locke's gonna look over his shoulder at Dolly and be like, hey, what you doing?
Nothing. Give me 2 more seconds. What?
Counterspell?
Does Silver have slots for counterspell?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, counterspell.
Level 4.
See, I wanted to say it, but I didn't want to say it out loud, and I knew that Locke could do the thingy. So.
All right. So basically, what happens here is, with the perceptions from before, because she rolled stealth and got a 17, so everybody that looked saw it. She started to cast up and try to cast a spell, and kind of all at once, Bjorn probably was. Bjorn could theoretically have a chance to react too. All of you would. Silver's is going to ultimately lead to counterspell.
Yeah, because, like, oh, no. New spells, come on.
So, yeah, she starts to set up to do a spell or whatever, and Silver's just like, no. And
What was that? What were you doing?
Does it matter?
Yes. It kind of does.
I wasn't gonna hurt you.
What were you trying to do? You can tell us.
We're trying to be your friends here, but that requires a bit of communication both ways, alright?
What he said.
I don't particularly want to leave the Feywild. Not yet.
Well, if I may point out, there's nothing saying you won't be able to come back. The main reason, I think, that we kind of want you to come with us back to the material plane at least for a little while, is so that we can actually properly show you how this whole friends thing is supposed to work. Very hard to do that when there's an entire, dimensional gap dividing us.
Not to mention the whole weird time thing.
Yeah, that too makes things very complicated. Is there something in particular here that you want to address before we leave, or is it just general, you know this place, you're more comfortable here?
There's that, and I know and understand I have to, at least on some level, answer for the kinds of crimes that I did in the material plane. Not entirely sure what all that's going to entail. But there are some here that she sort of looks back towards her temple, and she's like, I don't know what to expect going there. And I don't know what any of them are going to do in my absence.
Well, in fairness, there's not really a whole lot you can do about the latter. Powers dwindle down as they are, Pale Prince out of the picture. There's not a whole lot you can do about that no matter where you are right now.
Yeah, some people might just be like, well, time to find a new patron. The other one's like, well, I guess I'm just done.
They'll all deal with it in
Some
their own
people might-
ways.
Are you going to immediately throw me into some sort of prison when we get to the material plane? Is that the plan?
No!
Nope.
The plan we have right now, I'd put it forward. I don't know if anyone remembers because things got very chaotic about 12 seconds after I pitched the idea. My plan was that we'd find some remote patch of wilderness by a riverside or a lakeside or something. Find a nice spot out in the wilds, in a forest, maybe by a lake, pond, river, something like that. Have a nice long picnic and take that time to just unwind, talk things through, and then we can work out what to do next. Justice doesn't have to take the form of punishment. It can take other forms. Take it from me. If justice only came in the form of punishing people who did wrong, then I still have repayments I need to make.
Yeah, I would too, I guess.
Roll persuasion
I think
at
a lot of us does.
roll persuasion at advantage. Whoever wants to do it.
I have a plus 10.
I have a +8, so you would be better, I think, Silver. Can we have a bard do a bard thing?
Yeah.
I mean, bardic inspiration.
Yeah. Oh,
Sure.
please, you think.
For Oak doing that, I believe he gives he doesn't have that many levels of bard. I think he gives a d6.
Is it a d6?
Let's see. Yeah, a d6. So roll a d6, Silver.
Oh, thank you. 20.
There we go. Total of 20. Much better.
There we go. So yeah, she's basically gonna go quiet for the moment and just sort of relax her posture, not try to get away anymore.
Skunk will put on a smile and kind of walk over and pat her on the wrist and say,
Also, in regards to the first problem you had about not knowing what to expect in the material plane, that's what we're here for.
She just blinks at him like, what?
Adventure!
You got a party of like 6, 7, some number of people here who are all natives to the material plane and very local to the area we're going to be showing up in. You want to know what that makes us? Tour guides! So you don't have to worry about sticking your foot in your mouth. We'll catch it before it gets there.
Did you have to phrase it like that?
Probably not.
All right, whatever.
Admittedly, that does make her smile a little bit.
That was the goal. He was trying to get a laugh out of her.
And
We are tour guides.
the skunk will actually, because he has a passive perception of pretty high, he'll pick up on Rain seeing that, and she whispers very lowly under her breath, and it's like, never thought I'd see the day. In reference to seeing Dalila laugh. So
Magic of the Kobold.
clearly.
Yep.
So, with that, as long as no one else has anything specific, your short rest is going to go off pretty quickly, pretty easily.
Awesome.
That is an adorable picture. I like that.
Yeah, adorable little gif.
Huh. I wonder who that kobold is.
No idea.
Adorable, though.
Very.
Anyway, so, yeah. You guys are going to be ready to head back to the material plane. How many people can teleportation circle take?
Give me a second. Because Locke is going to blow hit dice to heal himself, because he has like 26 hit points, and he's going to get 29 back.
Woo.
I'm not entirely sure if tokens will all be updated, but I'm going to put everyone on the battle map so that I can get the two that you're going with you back easily. Boop.
Right. So, teleportation circle. Okay, so that'll last for 1 round. As you cast a spell, draw a 10-foot diameter circle on the ground, blah-de-blah-de-blah. Portal, and we're using the tuning fork, right, to help with this, so that we can actually go back, right? That's the plan?
I mean, yeah. Generally speaking, you would have gotten the tuning fork to go with it.
Right, okay, so, let's see here. Any creature that enters the portal instantly appears within 5 feet of the destination circle or in the nearest unoccupied space if that space is occupied. It lasts for a full round, so basically as long as everyone in the vicinity prepares an action to run in when it's ready, there's no chance it'll miss anyone. It's just only for 6 seconds.
Right.
So Locke will start drawing that out. Right, this is only going to be open for a little bit. So everyone, make sure you're ready to go. I'll go through last, just in case. If anyone gets missed, I can just draw up another one and follow through. Right, everyone line up.
Yep. I don't know why my roll 20 is being stupid.
It's all right.
All right, Dalila, you're first. Push.
I mean, yeah.
All right. Ultimately, the order of people going through doesn't really matter as long as Locke is last.
To a certain extent, I'm assuming that Silver at least is like, nah, at the very least, she's first. Or well, not.
Yep.
Dahlia's first, that is.
Yes.
Dahlia's first, Silver, and then the rest is just kind of arbitrary.
Cad pushes her in and then looks at Locke. Quick, close it! No, I'm kidding.
Oh! That's stupid! Are you an idiot?
That's a fucking wild notion.
Why did your intelligence stat drop to 0?
Because it's tired.
Because I'm talking out of character. What does that mean?
I know, I'm teasing. Anyway, so...
Yeah.
Alright, well then, if everyone's all lined up, Locke will make eye contact with everyone in turn just to make sure everyone is, on their marks and ready to go. And then, alright, portal is opening in 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go! As he steps aside to make sure everyone can get through.
And you're teleporting to where specifically?
I believe the plan had been to just port back to Yukiegi, right? Because that's the teleportation circle I know.
Yep. So you're
Either that or the Misty Wood, one or the other.
Misty Woods doesn't have a teleportation circle that you can go directly to, but
Fair enough.
But your mom's library does. So all these people
Mom's
are going to
library does.
jump into your mom's library. Just
I'll have to apologize to Mom when we get there. I was like, sorry, I would have called ahead, but you don't get any reception in the Feywild.
What's that mean?
You know damn well what it means.
Technically speaking, you would have if you put it in your book while you were resting.
Anyways.
You guys will.
Oh!
You guys will make it back. You're gonna have to forgive me because my roll 20 is being dumb. I'm not gonna bother moving
It's
tokens
fine.
and things.
I don't think we even need to really worry about the tokens so much at this point.
Yeah, exactly. So for putting it out there, I will at very least put so that reminders can be of what Rain and Freya look like. I'm just gonna bring them up here because I finally got this page to work.
Yay.
And I don't know why. Anyway, there we go. So you all just back into the library, and your mother is immediately like runs to your side, and Locke, I'm glad you're home.
This is a tiny room with a
Yeah,
lot
it
of
is.
people in it now.
It is.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Bjorn tries to
not
make
a great
himself as small as he can.
Not a great place for a heart-to-heart. Can we head back out into, like, the main room or something? A lot easier to talk in there when I'm not getting a face full of elephant bicep. No offense, Cad.
So
Skunk's already out the door, just having crawled under everyone's feet. He's out the door like,
Man, what's the problem with all of you? Get out of here!
all right. So, you guys will all make it back, and Freya and Rain are sort of just looking around the room that they're currently in. You notice that for Rain, at least, her more lupine and woven features that she had before are a little bit more diminished than they were before. But she doesn't seem to be hurt or worried about it really at the moment. And Freya, or Brea, for her part, is not flying currently.
well, yeah, we're in a house.
Well, there's that, and also just that perhaps some of her ability to fly was from Dahlia's magic. So
It's the smallest library I've seen. Now
bunch
you've
of
seen
warlocks.
it. Let's go outside.
Yeah,
Pretty
bunch of
much.
warlocks lost their patron.
So basically speaking, that the way that I flavored Dahlia's abilities and magics is what she did was akin to warlock patron. That's why she kind of acted that way.
Right.
So
I mean, yeah, it makes sense. She tried to snatch me away from Vindsevpt.
So you're going to arrive at the library. Everyone's going to make their way out. And now the ending is kind of to whatever you guys wanted to do.
The first thing Locke wants to know is how long we were all gone.
Given that you were away for within the Feywild, you were there for at least when you teleported in, you were right outside of her lair, basically. So you didn't necessarily have to travel much in the Feywild, luckily, because you kind of planned that. And then, so you were probably within Dahlia's lair maybe like 2.5 days. All in all, outside, you do the fight, you rest, you go inside, you fight her again. You don't necessarily rest after that part. So yeah, like a day and a half to 2 days, thereabouts. And then, because of the nature of Feywild logic, a day in the Feywild is a month outside. So
we've been gone for a couple months.
a month and a half, basically.
What outside?
It in the according from the perspective of the material plane, a day in the Feywild is a month in the material plane.
I thought it was a week, but alright.
It's timey-wimey bullshit. It can be like anywhere from like a day or a week or a month or a year or years. Who knows?
In the time it took me to pass gas, Eberron rose and fell. That's
Anyway, it has been
So-
it has been quite a while comparatively from how long you guys were there. So you knew that part
So
already.
what's going on? What? Are we in another season? What?
You're in. You are back in Yukiegi, and it's been about a month since you were here. It's no longer. It would be technically in a new season at this point. It might be a little bit warmer than what Bjorn is used to because Ebon doesn't really go from winter to not winter.
Bjorn will
it
take his shirt off.
it goes from winter to winter.
Yes. So yeah, it's been a while. But
Been a while.
yeah, that. But you guys are now home safe.
Yee.
And minus the whole bit with Dahlia, this is kind of where we could do a projected epilogue for everybody if they wanted to.
Alright. I guess just call on us one at a time.
Well, the easiest way to do that would just to be do it in the order that I have my Discord chat thing. So I will, or we can just end it here, and if people have bigger things that they want to do, then I can sort of butt that into the session since this session was short. But
I kind of want to do the endings here while we're all here. Let's keep it neat.
fair enough. So we will start with Brian. Do we have anything for Locke and or Skunk that he wants to have happen for his ending?
Yeah, so to speak. Like, not like specific individual scenes, but just an overview of what they're going to do. So, for Locke, at this point, he is going to well and truly, I think, sort of hang up his adventuring boots full on. He didn't even necessarily want to go on this mission to deal with Dalila. That was a matter of necessity. He's like 18, maybe 19 years old. He just wants to have some semblance of a normal life at this point. As normal as a level 15 can get, at least. So that being said,
He's almost as old as his level.
His level is almost the same as his age, rather. But
Yeah,
as it is,
anyway.
I imagine what's probably going to happen is Locke is going to do much as he did before and just focus on existing in Ukiegi and just living there and helping in his mother's library. He never breaks his connection to Vindsevpt, I don't think, because that's a very good fallback plan, and his sorcerer powers were derived from that swamp. And so while he does prioritize building up his own personal pool of power when he feels the need to practice and work on his magic, he puts his focus into leveling sorcerer as opposed to warlock, but he can't shave away his levels of warlock, and he doesn't even necessarily want to. He's grateful to Vindsevpt, and while he's happy to stand on his own 2 feet now, he is still grateful to that big towering pillar of eyes and tentacles. So I imagine that as Locke goes on, being a half-elf, he'll live a good long while. He just focuses on his sorcery powers and prioritizes his family life in Ukiegi.
Yeah, makes sense.
As for anything more than that, as of right now, it's still way too early in his life for him to make any concrete plans about more nuanced details about his future. So, like, whether or not he ever hooks up with anyone or ever continues the family line, I don't think we necessarily need to delve into that right now. That's something for Locke to worry about once he's a bit more mature, because as it is, he's really only just recently grown up from being a boy.
Right.
As for Skunk, being the kiddo that he is, and, you know, his home is elsewhere and he still has people waiting for him back there, I imagine what Skunk will do is he'll hang out in Ukiegi for a while at least, because, you know, he likes this group, he likes these people, he'll hang out with them. But eventually, once he is sort of satisfied that any lingering issues are more or less dealt with, you know, the mystery of the weird mirror and the stones he found are more or less solved, and he is confident that enough time has passed since whatever incidents drove him from his hometown that he feels it's a good time for him to return. So, that being said, he will absolutely make sure that there are easy lines of communication between his hometown and Ukiegi, because he doesn't want to lose contact with his new friends. He's a pack animal, very much. So, he'll probably work with Locke and Alessandra to whatever extent he can to get the 2 towns connected to some extent, if only for himself, but also maybe for the 2 towns in general. You know, his hometown is small, Ukiegi isn't necessarily large. Maybe a teleportation circle linking them? Something.
If Locke's not going adventuring anymore, he doesn't necessarily have any need for his Tome of Communion. He could pass it to Skunk.
Sure could. That's a decent way to keep it. Though, to be fair, the Tome of Communion is meant to be used to keep the family in touch with each other.
Well, yeah, but if the family's never going to really go out and do anything as much...
With Locke's dad? Please.
He had 3. He had 3 for a reason, but either way.
Yeah. Yeah, as it is, like, Locke might be doffing the mantle of adventure. That doesn't mean the shit won't happen in the future. He's 18, but he's been alive long enough to know that you can't count on stability forever. Things will happen, and he doesn't want to lose that lifeline to his family since he's just put them together again, so...
Fair enough.
That said, getting a different set of Tomes of Communion made with the person we know who can make them to get the whole party linked up if everyone's going to go their separate ways might not be a bad idea.
True.
True.
But yeah, otherwise, Skunk will, after I imagine a few years, maybe once those Tomes of Communion are set up, he'll head off and return to his hometown, but maintain a steady line of communication with you, Kiegi, and everyone else because he likes these people.
All right. Next we will go with the Bjorn. If David can think of anything for Bjorn, I have at least one idea.
But what do you have?
Mudslide.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was in fact my idea as well. Yes.
Like, oh right, I do have that, don't I? Okay.
Go take Mudslide to Abon and be like, snow, never leave the snow again.
If we come here and we make some fire, we can create your namesake. Just grab a sled and go mudsliding with Mudslide.
I mean,
That sounds.
to be fair, Mudslide initially grew up in the mountains, so she's never really been sledding with snow. She might have actually slid down a mudslide before, though, when she was much younger.
Well, in Iban, we have skiing and snowboarding.
Okay, I'm gonna say yes to that, even though I'm not entirely sure if that sport would exist in Fantasyland, but okay.
Listen, we have wood and we have magic. We'll find a way.
Valid. Alright.
So yeah, Bjorn's going to link up with Mudslide and hopefully convince her to go back to Iban, and they're going to start a winter sports event.
A winter sports event. That is so fucking hilariously Bjorn. I love it.
It's going to be great, man.
I mean,
It's going to be the talk of the continent.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
And hey, free beer for all attendees.
Yeah.
Mudslide will have to hang up her being a bouncer at a brothel to do that, but she's fine with that.
Boring after a while, seeing the same faces over and over again.
Especially when she has to throw like 2 or 3 of them out the door.
Yep.
So, but
Throw them out the door. See you next week.
pretty much, yeah.
I'm sure there'll be the occasional drunken yeti that will stumble by and needs dealing with if she really needs a fight.
She does.
Iban can be a bit of a rough place.
I mean, yeah. Whatever town in Abon you decide to settle up in and make your little snowboarding venture at would need some form of patrol and guards, and you both have some sort of seasoned warrior fighting to you, so it works.
It's very true.
Maybe you could even bring your clan back together a little bit, at least those that you've encountered in your travels, anyway.
That's a good idea. Reach out to them, bring them back together. I don't know if I could get them fully on board with chilling and hanging out at the ski resort. Well, maybe some of them.
I know that your Miss Shaman lady would be okay with that.
She would, yeah, absolutely. It's more like the dudes who used to be warriors like me kind of thing, going out and raiding.
Yeah.
Some of them, I don't know.
Alright.
Free beer might entice them, but I don't want there to be too much red on the slopes, you know?
Fair enough. Alright.
No, that's when you invent hockey.
Ooh, good call, good call.
The sport of, if there's a disagreement, fisticuffs to solve it.
Yep. Makes sense?
Yes.
Also, so what we've established then is Iban is basically Canada. Got it.
Canada with dragons.
There are worse fates.
Anyway.
Maple syrup and dragons. Amazing.
Alright, I'm fine with this. Alright, so then we go to Kenneth. Do we have anything significant for Cad at the end here?
He'd probably spend some time going with people if they split ways, so he could spend a little more time with them. But once everyone's kind of settled in, that's not really his place. So he might end up going back towards where he found, what was her name?
Tontu.
Was it Tontu?
Mm-hmm.
He might go back and see if there's anything else that he could learn or whatever. He might inquire after a dragon and see if she still needs a hand with anything.
Maybe not become muscle for her again, but at least see if she needs anything.
Well, yeah, of course. It's totally different to work for said dragon compulsively or, to see if she needs work, That's different.
Uh-huh. Alright. And did you have anything that you wanted to have happen for Bjorn? We haven't seen him.
don't know what's going on with him.
Do I?
We don't know what's going on with him.
Who is after me? What's the order after me?
The only other person after you is Sam.
Yep.
Well, let's just say that whatever Silver ends up doing after, if she ever decides to go back to the temple of hers that was wrecked, I'll ready an action to interject in her story.
Oh, she's gonna be a busy.
Alright. So, with that in mind, then, we'll go to Sam. Last but not least, our lovely Silver.
And Riven. Don't forget Riven.
And Riven.
Oh, Riven, she's a day trader hunter and stuff that like stops in town every now and then. It's like to sell like furs and stuff and trying to check up and be like, what's going on now? Why are you doing that? Okay, don't get killed. Goodbye.
So, what would be Riven's opinion on everything she missed in regards to finally dealing with the Dalila situation?
I'm glad I retired.
I was right. She was going to be angry. No one invited her.
No.
You know, I had this thought that
She was probably.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go for it.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say that I had this thought in my head randomly that the lake that Locke takes Dalila to just so happens to be in the forest right next to Yuki, which is the forest that Riven's in.
I mean, yeah. It's the closest forest to us. Easy peasy.
So I'm assuming it's like I'm sure she would have shown up while like everyone was in the Feywild and be like, "Where's Locke? He got what?"
Boy got kidnapped and then he went back willingly.
What? I don't understand him. Okay. And then it's like, continue to just like drag Locke out every now and then. It's like, go learn to fish, go learn to survive.
All right, I am having a hard time understanding why I need to learn how to use flint and steel when I know fire spells, but all right.
You can go to the Nether.
What is that?
Just
It's not somewhere Riven would approve of him going.
it's like hell. You've already been to hell. You'll be fine. Just Riven's just gonna sit there and be like, okay, tell me your stories. Okay, good for you. Let's go do this now.
Flint and steel.
Yeah, just in case if magic decides to go kaput in this world, whatever magic is.
She still doesn't understand it.
No, I still don't understand it yet. I can do magic. I don't know how, but I do. Good luck.
Look, when you get right down to it, everything is wiggles. Your magic is wiggles.
Sure.
Yes, wiggles.
Anyway, Silver's turn.
Now Silver. She's going to be a busybody. I know she's young, she's young enough that she'll still try to go and try to make a name for herself out there in the world. Probably wandering around, probably go to different countries or continents or whatever and stuff and like explore more. Definitely a heavy presence in Yuki and in Bonn whenever she can. And then her temple, of course. Just to, like, check in and see how it's going. It's like, you guys aren't fucking up in here, are you? No? Good. And then just, like, go on our way. I will leave the door open on whether or not Young wants to travel along as much as Silver wants to.
Oh yeah, Young's totally fine going along with you.
So, yeah, go on adventures, fight things, go be bitchy towards a dragon. Judge how she runs things.
Yeah, I mean, and
But
Young will also help out with the your temple and stuff like that, because I believe you said that you were going to at least make sure that it was doing better after being partially destroyed.
yeah, like it's back on its feet and stuff and doing well and getting back to where its formerly position was of being like a good, stronghold.
Mm-hmm.
So you go back to check on it.
Oh yeah, of course she's going to.
So you get there and a lot of your followers are like busy, like moving things, and there's like some contractors and a bunch of materials, and people are like hustling and bustling trying to rebuild it.
Yeah, must have got a good donation going on. Okay.
And one of them sees you and gathers a little bit of attention from a couple of workers who are nearby, and they thank you for your generous donations to get your temple back up and going.
Wait, thank me for the donations?
Yeah, of course.
How did I donate?
They mention a note that came in before the funds did, and materials and such, and they hand it to you. And I don't know if you want to like try and roll or something, but just for sake of like story, it says that you're the one that sent it, but it's totally not your handwriting.
No, it's not. I mean, like,
I'm not gonna say no to this, but like, this wasn't me.
I don't know if I should have a problem with this because I don't know where this money came from, but it is doing something for good. What is this moral dilemma that I have? Because this could be blood money.
Hold on 1 second.
But it's just like, okay, all right.
I am reconfirming a piece of information.
Okay.
Hold on. Got to remind myself right quickly.
That makes me feel better. You didn't remember either. Yeah. Hold on a sec.
Confirming things.
Yeah, I was thinking that we would be contacted individually, then all of a sudden, screw it, let's do it tonight. Okay.
It's fine.
Push it, go.
We'll do it live. Go.
Yeah, that. You'll do a better job of that than me.
So, actually, I'm just going to do this because it's easiest if I can find it.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me find... Because I actually have a token for somewhere.
One of the people who was coordinating the workers.
Yep. At least I think I do. Might be a while back because that was forever ago.
We've been playing for what, like 3 months?
It's been a bit.
Is that easy for you to find and acquire?
I must not have it anymore. I'll just do it the easy way. It is the person in the robes that was the one that thanked you and showed you the letter silver. Actually, a certain individual known as Monty, a female tiefling.
Oh, Monty.
There you go.
She is the one that comes up to you and is shaking your hand and trying to get workers' attention to thank you, but you know everyone's kind of busy working and. But yeah, she's the one that comes up and shakes your hand and says thank you for making this possible.
I don't know how I made this possible, but I'm thankful. Welcome. What?
Well, she was a tiefling. What? Rogue?
Rogue.
It was a
Bard rogue.
Bard rogue. Yeah.
Yeah, swashbuckling bard.
She kind of looks around to make sure that all the people she was just hollering at that were kind of halfway ignoring her are now kind of totally ignoring her, and no one's gonna. Yeah, she kind of leans over and is like aside to you. She's like, he wanted me to put everything in your name so there were less questions. He said this would bother you, but you'd get over it.
Who is he? You better start telling the truth now. I like the money he brings in, which is interesting and fun. We work well together.
His name was Bjorn. He said you'd be aggravated, but ultimately should be okay with it.
And he can't tell me himself, or
He's actually not He's actually not here. That's why he sent me. He's actually working in Caberton's the capital, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Million chapters ago. Yeah, he's actually trying to work something out in Caberton for his people right now. But yeah, he sent me to try and rebuild your temple, and he said that he wanted you to rest easy. He didn't just rob someone. Well, we kind of did, but he robbed him fair. We robbed him fair and square. Okay, hear me out. I see the look. No. We won a competition in a bond, and this was the prize money for winning the competition. And he said that he needed a little bit of it himself, and he said that he owed a debt to a friend, and he wanted to help you rebuild your temple for it. Because he figured that would be something by the time your adventures were over, that'd be its own adventure.
So did you throw money into this? So I know.
Me? No.
Their money.
I'm apparently employed. I don't know exactly what all that entails, but no. Mm-mm.
Okay. How long is he going to be in Caberton?
Hopefully long term, but that depends on how things go. Yeah.
What are the chances of me finding him?
You'd have to see how the dice roll if we ever get a sequel to this plotline.
There you go. You gotta find him.
Yes, she's just gonna sit there and be like, eventually she's gonna go. Now she'll eventually go to the capital and be like, "Where is he?"
He kind of figured it out though. Is like, oh, she's gonna be mad, but she'll be fine with it eventually, hopefully.
Yes, hopefully.
Yep.
So she's just gonna go thank the man herself and be like, "If you're gonna do something nice, at least just be face to face with me, bro."
You have my gratitude and my eternal annoyance that you made me work this hard to figure out what the fuck you were doing.
He would be okay
Good
with
day,
that.
goodbye, and just like leaves. Until next time.
Yep. Yeah. So I think unless anyone has anything else specific, that can be our ending, I believe.
Woo! Alrighty. When did we start this campaign?
Yeah.
5 years ago.
2 years ago.
Feels like it's been a lot longer than that.
Well,
More than
if
2, 3.
if I was to check my
Much longer than that.
if I was
I've been in this apartment
5?
2 years.
hang on.
Okay, so the oldest message I can find. Hold on a second. The oldest message I can find
This
is.
apartment way longer than that.
I mean, technically,
Just go to Dollar's YouTube channel and look up the first video.
yeah, there's that too.
True, this was faster. The oldest
yeah.
message in this chat is from 2019.
So yeah,
Yeah.
6 years ago.
fitting of the first upload being 6 years ago on my channel. So 6 years.
Jesus.
Wow.
My guess was actually pretty close. I was thinking it was around 5. Granted, I wasn't around at the very beginning, but
No.
Yeah, at the very beginning, it was just me and Knives. The rest of you came
Yeah.
in later. We that's why we had Oak and Young. We needed NPC party members because there were only 2 people here at the start.
Makes sense.
We did, and due to how I did the episodes, session 14, which was still 6 years ago, session 14 was the episode that had Kenneth as Peanut Gallery. 15 was Pursuing Release was the name of the episode, and that's where you guys got Cad. And then beyond that, we go down to episode 38, New Location and Friend, which is the episode where we got Bjorn.
Yeah.
And this was session what?
Session hold on. Session 15 was the first episode with Cad, and session 38 was the first episode with Bjorn.
No, what session is the one we just now finished playing?
Yes.
Yeah, that
131.
It is. Hold on.
131.
I don't.
Your last one posted was 130. So, 131.
This is going to be 131.
Yes. This will be 131.
So I actually was here for most of it, in hindsight.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's kind of obvious. It's weird how it doesn't really feel like that somehow.
Yeah.
I know the reason.
It's weird. It's like it's been so long, but it's just like it doesn't feel quite long. It's just
See,
like, it feels
see
so
what
short.
what this is. It's twofold. One, David sort of took a moment to sort of find his footing with the group, and he hasn't really had his footing with the group for that long, so it doesn't necessarily feel like he's been here that long. And then there's also the side effect of the whole the classes take forever, but as soon as you finish high school, didn't I just start? That kind of thing.
That kind of feeling.
So yeah, it's crazy how that works. So yeah.
Right, well, so how are we closing out this recording then?
Join us next time for a new challenger approaches.
I mean, the idea is that like we're gonna. I mean, the whole idea is that
I
like we're
think-
gonna like doing like some one shots with different systems to see if we wanted to change, and then after that, if the answer was no, just proceed with a Taldore game, wasn't it?
Maybe.
Well, I know.
Because I know I want to run. Because I know I want to run a short Dagger Heart adventure with all of you.
I know we
And
were
I-
going to do a couple of short stuff before doing another long campaign.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
So
was
it's like there's gonna be a Vampire the Masquerade thing. There's gonna be a Dagger Heart thing, and then we'll figure out what our next long thing is after that, as I recall.
Yep. Was David wanting to? I mean, we can still figure that out in between now and then. But I believe it was David that was wanting to run a short little mini vampire thing.
Yeah.
If he still wants to
That
do
is
that.
my understanding of things.
I would be willing to run. I would hope to be a player, but I can definitely run one.
Just do like I did, make an NPC party member.
True. It is the way, I suppose. It is the way.
I mean, in Vampire the Masquerade, it doesn't hurt anything too much because their combat system isn't as intensive as D&D's is anyway. So,
No, this is
Played
very
Vampire
true.
the Masquerade, so I don't know anything about how it plays.
I gotta go
Um,
and crack the book open.
Someday, when I'm not juggling 76-hour work weeks and university teachers who are hateful and picky and all of that, maybe I will actually get something up that I could run you guys through if anyone's interested, but it's probably going to be a ways off.
Yeah, fair.
So
alrighty.
we'll see what everyone else has in between.
But we can end the session here with, I don't know if we're going to continue to upload the secondary games or other games that we do to my channel. I wouldn't mind it. But to the lands of the YouTube and the like 50 some odd people that watch my stuff, maybe we'll see you here again sometime.
We should just end with, this has been Shadows of Gradiriel.